Yeah, I tell you, it's a good lesson. I took him out of the game there. He was a little down in the dumps for taking him out of the game toward the end there, and then he didn't sulk. He came in there and did a good job, and boom, hit that shot. That was great. I was concerned that running the floor, we got to act like we're used to hitting game winners, which we're not. But we got to act like we're used to hitting game winners right there. Sometimes there's time on the clock. I was at IUP, and the women's team played before us. Same thing, and it might have been even less time on the clock. It might have been like .8 or something like that, and they did the same thing. They ran it, the referees called technicals, and boom, they end up losing the game. So you got to act like you've been there before, but maybe we're not. I mean, we're really happy that we won a close game. This is another close game. We had 1 million close games last year, so the guys are really, really excited and really happy, and I'm happy for them, to be able to do that. But you got to act like you've been there before. You got to keep your composure for 40 minutes. We kept our composure maybe for close to 40 minutes, but that last 1 second, we were a little crazy,
What's the difference
So.
between a game and a result like today as opposed to all the close games you played last year that you couldn't find a way to win?
I don't know. Maybe just a little bit more confidence, And this will be a really good game to look at because, again, the same things reared their ugly head today during crunch time. We turned the ball over twice. We turned the ball over twice. We took a bad shot. We let them get easy buckets down at the other end. That's a recipe for disaster. When they got that little 5-6 point margin, it was the same stuff that we would do last year. But luckily, we righted the ship there, and we're able to, get it tied and kept our composure. The guys kept their composure pretty well. And then to have a chance for the last second shot, that's what you want. We were either going to go into overtime or we were going to win it. And it was just a great shot by Mike, that's for sure.
What do you think when you guys went down 5 there late in the game? Because last year that was typically
Yep.
just
I wrote down, I'm trying, as you can see, trying to be calmer. Trying, if people would let me be calmer, I'm trying to be calmer. And I had written down exactly what we did last year at crunch time. We were like 1 point up, maybe tied right there for that timeout with about 3.5 minutes to go, and we turned it over. That's Cardinal sin. We turned it over again. Cardinal sin. Mike took a really bad shot. Cardinal sin. And then we didn't get stops. We let them get easy stuff, offensive rebounds, easy stuff. Got to make them earn everything down the stretch. You've got to be solid, and they've got to earn everything down the stretch, which we didn't do last year. We were up on Montevello last year, loose with the ball, turnover, layup. It's not that we just turn the ball over. We turn the ball over, and it's a pick six. That's a killer. Turning it over, and it's a pick six. You can't do down that stretch of game. We're very lucky that we survived that tonight. But maybe last year's experience, certainly tonight's experience, will show us, calm down. You don't have to be the hero. You got to take care of the ball. You got to box out. You got to do the silly, the solid things to give yourself a chance to maybe be a hero at the end of the game, So I'm very happy for them, though. Very happy for those guys who endured a lot of close losses last year. Maybe this will be the springboard that we'll win all these close ones this year. Wouldn't that be nice?
What kind of spark did A.J. Jackson give you today?
He's a good shooter. He's one of our best shooters. A.J. is one of our best shooters, So we need him. We need him to give us some points. Did he give us some points today?
14.
Yeah, A.J., way to go. See, 4 of 7. 4 of 7. Mike Davis was 3 of 5. That's good. We don't need to take a lot of threes. I don't think we need to take a lot of threes, but we need to make a pretty good percentage of them.
Is 23 a good number for you? That's what you took today.
Yeah, I don't even know if we need to take that many. I'll be honest, the way we're playing, we still are trying to identify our inside game. Catawba pressured so much today that it was hard for us to get into our set offense. It's not very complicated. We only have 2. It's blue and white, if anybody's taking notes out there. But you got to get the ball in certain spots. And Catawba was not letting us get the ball in certain spots. They were denying Dietrich, which was a good move. They were trying to keep the ball out of our hands. I'll tell you the thing that really helps us is to have another ball handler, Alante. Alante can take the pressure off of Dietrich, which is crucial. We don't just have one guy that can break down pressure. Now we got a couple of guys that can break down pressure, and then Mike and AJ and Michael Harris can shoot it. They can hit some jump shots, So that was good. We won the rebounding war, We don't have to win the turnover war anymore. Last year we had to win the turnover war. This year we've got to win the rebounding war, which we did, 39 to 35. We can do an even better job. We can do a so much better job of that. Rebounding. We hold them down to a low percentage. See, they shot 40% for the game. That's what we want, 40 or below. Last year people shot 47% against us for the whole year. So that we're getting the ball a different way. We're getting the ball from rebounds, missed shots and rebounds this year rather than steals. And the guys have to get used to that. There for a while, Catawba was shooting nothing but 2-footers. I just kept screaming. I kept saying, make him shoot a jump shot. Make him shoot a jump shot. Make him shoot a jump shot. And then get the rebound, you know. So, but hey, by golly, it's a win. It looked a little bleak there with a couple minutes to go.
Did you see any influence on the shorter shot clock? It just seemed like the game, I don't know if it's, you know, I'm thinking it must be faster, but it just seemed like the game was played at a little bit quicker tempo.
It is. Guys have got to get used to it. Yeah. You've got to set up quicker. You can't lollygag, you know, when you're setting that ball screen, you can't lollygag getting the ball up the floor. You're going to see a lot of people just slowing people down. A 2-2-1 press, just make you go back and forth. And then by the time you're in the front court, you have 22 seconds. And now by the time you get everybody where they're supposed to be, you've got 16 seconds. And you make that first pass, it's 14 seconds. And it's hard to run a set offense. You've got to almost go right into your motion. That's what we were doing tonight. We were going right into our motion, and the guys are still having a hard time getting used to it. But the thing I say is a good thing. Defensively, you've only got to play defense for like 20 seconds. Really, if you zigzag the ball up a little bit, you've got to play good, hard, defense for 20 seconds. So I don't know if scoring is going to be that much or not, but you've got to get in stuff quicker. There's no doubt you got to get in stuff quicker. So I guess that's a good thing. And there's not that many timeouts. I didn't call timeout much tonight.
Two, I think.
I was amazed.
I know. I was trying to hold on to him. So there you go.
Thank you, Gary.
All right.
Mike, if you'll just give us a few comments about your last second game-winning shot, and then I'll open it up to the media if they'd like to ask any questions.
When we was in the huddle before we even broke, I told D, get the ball, and if they double on you, I'm coming right behind you to lift. Pass it, I'm gonna knock it down.
Mike, I would imagine you guys had to anticipate they were going to try and double Dietrich. I'm guessing pretty much everybody in the building thought he'd take the last shot.
Yeah.
How confident were you coming off that play to be able to make that winning shot?
Real confident, because I already seen it happening, really. I could just picture it in my head before it even happened.
But that play was designed for him, I'm assuming, to start with.
To create anything. If not first score, second create.
Gotcha.
How about the result you guys showed? A back-and-forth ball game, you had a 7-point lead at halftime, and they come all the way back and actually take a 5-point lead late. Is there any panic in the huddle? How did you guys address that late in the ball game?
I wouldn't say panic, but I think we pretty much faced adversity pretty well. So,
Just from a confidence standpoint, your opening game and going out and getting a win like this, what does it do for you guys, you think?
set the tones for the season. Definitely give us something to positive look forward to, because last year we lost to them. So it's another chip we got knocked off our shoulder.